What's up, Gunpla modelers? This is Strider Prime bringing you another edition of Gundam Customs. Today I'm going to build the 1/44 scale high grade Gundam 02 Banshee, Unicorn Gundam 02 Banshee from the Mobile Suit Gundam Unicorn animated series. This was the surprise mobile suit that everybody was waiting to see at the end of part 4 of the OVA, which of course now we can't wait for part 5 to see how this mobile suit handles in action. But for a long time everybody was hoping to see a Banshee version of this kit, to the point when the Master Grade kits were coming out, they were making resin parts for the actual V-fin crown and other parts to make it the Banshee. However, I don't remember seeing them making resin parts for the actual rail beam cannon and the actual big claw grip. So I don't know if it was in the books. I don't know if it was shown. You have to forgive me. I don't read the Gundam Ace magazines or whatnot. But Bandai released not only the Destroy mode, but the Unicorn mode as well as high grade. So for those of you who are interested in getting it, go online, go on eBay, go into your local stores if they sell model kits, and see if you can get your hands on this. I am not planning to get the Master Grade version of the Banshee. I've already had my fill with the Unicorn full armor. And I won't be surprised if Bandai decides to make a full armored version in high grade. But this one will suffice. And it's going to be my second entry for the New Jersey MosquitoCon show that's going to be held in Wayne, New Jersey this April 7th. So I hope to see you guys there with your kits and your entries. If I have enough time, I may add a third entry, non-Gundam, but don't know how my time frame is. We'll see what we can do. So let's see what we have to work with this kit here. Here's the semi-charcoal parts here, and the backpack and the portions of the leg and feet, the feet actually, which is pretty much off color, like a darkish black. I think it's black. I can barely see in the light. Here's the gold frame of the face. There's some more parts here. I see the beam rifle, which I don't think will be introduced in this kit, considering the fact that Banshee doesn't use the Magnum beam rifle. Of course, now here we're seeing all the gold parts that we're going to need to. Well, it's not gold. It's more like an orange, mustard, yellowish color. So I have some plans for this, as with every other part. Interestingly enough, they made polycaps of these in this color. And here's a portion of the V-fin crown and some other parts that make this kit unique. Some decals. Alright, so that one, something we have to prepare. Now the body is more of a bluish color tone. Many people, obviously a first impression would be it will be a black kit. That's not true. I think it's not gonna. It's more of a darkish navy blue for every portion of this kit. Let's see that here on the actual weaponry and the claw, portion of the claw, or claw, for those of you who like to make fun. And here's the remaining portions of the leg, the feet, the arms, and all that fun stuff. Alright, so let's take a look at the manual and see what we have to work with. Alright, so this is interesting. So it comes with armored BS and armored VN, and don't understand Beam Tonfa. Probably this. Again, it's news to us. Here's the guide for all the parts, and I'm noticing here, and this is something that I got to notice now in all manuals, that some parts will be used and some parts will not. Especially the Magnum rifle, some parts here, even the shield won't be used. I'm not going to throw those parts away. I may build them and keep them off to the side. Maybe use them for another kit for future builds. Always keep your parts. Let's see here. We got the building of the actual torso, backpack, the head, and the shoulders, portions of the arm. The arm's the easy part to build, and of course to distinguish the arms you have the right and left weaponry that's unique to the kit. Then we have the portion of the feet, the leg build. Going on around to the next page. I can never understand their thought process with this. And then we have the final assembly of the leg, the waist unit, and of course, final assembly of the kit itself. And of course, here's some more detailed information of the Banshee Destroy mode. And a little picture here of the ending of the mobile suit in action. And then here's more detailed pictures in action, the rear view, and some other detailed information. Of course, here's the paint guide. This is easy to determine, and I kind of like this part here where you can actually customize the inner frame of the of the psycho frame, give it a unique yellow reddish look to it, kind of like what you see here and here. But I'm going to try something different. I'm going to try something different with this kit. Now, Prime 92 is working on hers, and I like what he's doing, but I have another idea. Now, to calm you guys out there, please note, I am not painting metallic coating on this kit. Technically speaking, I don't think I can pull off a metallic blue in this tone. Even though I have metallic blue, don't think this will be appropriate, but I'm not going to do it. However, that doesn't mean it's not going to be painted metallic in specific areas. Most importantly, the psycho frame areas. All the psycho frame areas will be painted metallic, and the only metallic that I have that will work is gold. Metallic gold, that is. Actually, gold is metallic, so this will be perfect for this kit, for the V-fins and the internal frames. So I will separate all those parts to the side and then paint that and get that out of the way, so then I can move on to the next part. The darker tones of the feet and the backpack, even though I was thinking of maybe using navy blue or blue, and to one point I was actually thinking of the metallic blue, but I don't think that would be appropriate. I think I'm going to make it flat black. That would be perfect. This kit's not going to be shiny. I'm going to try not to make it shiny yet once it's maybe I will. Who knows? I'm thinking about it. So that covers that. Some of the portions of the actual kit where you see the construction of the knees, the elbow joints, neck, I guess, hand, things that are visible, maybe not too visible, I will paint it dark gray. I think that will be perfect for that. Which now brings me to the final portion of this painting build. I was originally thinking, well, hold on, I got to give you my thought process and what I was really thinking. As I was watching the series, and this kind of was influenced me by other people, I was kind of thinking, okay, what if this mobile suit was stolen / given away to Full Frontal. Hopefully you guys are now understanding where I'm going. And Full Frontal decided to, you know what, screw this. I am going to get rid of my Sinanju and pilot this bad boy, who's probably thinking it's a lot more powerful, a lot more stronger than the regular unicorn. So why not make a Full Frontal version of this kit? In which case, once they take this kit, they'll repaint all this color red. Now, red is the color that I was thinking of using for the Mr. Color brand, number 3. It's a good color. I was thinking of using Tamiya's red. This is the acrylic, and this one's the lacquer. I think I have enough red for this kit, considering the fact that all my other kits barely use that much red, because I don't have an all-red kit. And I don't count, what was the one kit that I used a lot of red paint on? Actually, I don't have anything. This is going to be my first kit that I'm going to use a lot of red paint. So my suggestion would be, I was considering of using this paint, but I have this, which I think would probably be more appropriate. Wine red. It's like a burgundy type color that will probably be more suited to Full Frontal's color tone. Yeah, I know Full Frontal has a nice reddish color, but I don't want it to be too bright. I want it to be like a good deep tone red. So I think this would probably be better mixed with this, as you can see. It's perfect. So I have now all the paints necessary to bring this kit out to its full potential. This is what I plan to do for the MosquitoCon show, and I'm ready to go. So with that being said, let's begin building Unicorn Gundam Banshee Destroy Mode. So one of the many preparations of this would be, of course, removing all the gold trim parts from their trays and getting ready for them to be painted. And fortunately, I got myself a new shipment of Mr. Surfacer Primer 1200. So then I'll have it ready for this. I may have to review this kit like I always do, because to save on spacing on putting parts on alligator clips, I want to make sure I get them all pre-built, and that may be a bit of a problem, considering if I'm going to be painting this, I have to wait until it dries and then paint the other parts separate as well, and then put them together, and I don't know. I'm probably going to have the same problem like I had in other kits. So logic dictates that maybe I should build the kit and then cover up the parts with masking tape, then paint the inner frame the gold while re-covering up the inside again and painting the outside the other color. I find that a little bit of a time-consuming issue, but I heard, you know, obviously there are people who do this, but in this instance I need to do it in this other format where I'm going to have to paint the gold first, then put it in the parts, then cover the inside so that way it doesn't get painted over. Now, there's one other thing that I'm going to do, and I'm going to have to do this cold. And this is on every high-grade kit that's out there. The V-fin, or the the quad pin, the 8 fin. Excuse me. There's one thing that's unique: the fact that at the end of each one you have all these extra parts here, which technically speaking does not belong there. And before I bite my own tongue, let me look at the master grade version of this. Make sure that I'm doing this correctly. I just had it open a minute ago. I'll go to my most reliable source, Gundam Guy. Yeah, those fins are pointy. So, slicing it off may not be the most appropriate method, because I may end up cutting and peeling off or removing the tips. So I'm going to use this. I'm just going to need to put it on flush. I think that came out okay. There we go. Alright. Then using the knife, I'll just slightly slice up a bit, just a tad, just to remove the excess plastic a bit. And then I'll get the sanding paper. And sand this down. Don't have to do the inside, just this, and this. And then of course I have to do these. Alright, so let me prepare these parts, okay?